Hey folks, and welcome to the shack. As you can see, the tower's up, the boom is up, the antennas are up, everything's tightened down and guided. So there it is, folks, all the way down. Cheap automotive straps, one of them broke. And, so I have to do something about that. And all these fittings, all this copper has to be, it's just laid in there, but it's got to be soldered in, buried, all of that. And then we got to run our coax, run our HF antenna, which is currently just right there hanging out of the boom. Oh yeah, and that should be fun. Just noticed I don't know whether it's easier to take the guy wire down or to play with it, but the lead wire that's the HF, that's the guy wire. Part of that HF comes out of the boom, is gonna go that way, and part of it's gotta go that way. But how do I loop it up and over to go? You gotta loop that up and over, just the lead wire to go that way, and leave the other one on this side. And yeah, I may just have to take the guy wire down. Make it easier to untangle that and get one going one way and one the other. But that's no big deal, because we're guyed in right here. And there it is. So we've got a buckle here that I can undo in a storm, take the guy wire down. And then we can loosen this. And then we're all guyed in, double bolted. And then I got extra wire went up to there and just zip tied, just because, hey, neatness counts. So that's it. We got one over there, and we got one over there, and she's fairly level. So there she is, folks. And then, of course, we've got our wire here, our pulley here, and it's wrapped through another pulley all the way up there. So if I choose to, and I'm sure I choose to, I can run up a flag. And then we figure out whether we're going to use a cleat or that pulley. I don't know. I may just put a cleat in here and wrap it. So we just left the extra wire hanging here, or the extra rope, and just tied it off. So if I need more rope, we'll just we'll figure that all out as we go along. So that's it. There's our little coil ring and one end of the HF, and there's the other one. Try to keep it dry in the bag, and gotta find a way to keep that upside down so that the bag doesn't fill up with water. That doesn't help. Try to keep it dry with water's following this line here and going into the bag. So we'll have to figure out how to keep that bag up there so the opening's facing down. I got a couple zip ties in my pocket. So that's it, folks. The big part is this mess here, and connecting all this and running around and connecting them all down there and burying it and all that. So I decided not to just use a regular solder. I decided to use a copper brazing rod and torch. But I read it's the best way to do it, and I have no idea. I'm not much at soldering on my bench, let alone out here with a torch, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a copper bronzing rod, grazing rod, whatever, and we're going to give it a shot. And that's it, folks. We just got to run that coax all the way down the length of the house, all the way out to that front corner there by the porch where you see a little way up there, around the corner. And then the HF antenna is going to run right up to that corner on the eave, and they're both going to run around to that nearest front window and into the house. That's it. She's there. She's looking pretty. And I can't even, I'm going to fall over. There she is, folks. WSGI 508. Welcome to the shack. Thanks for watching.